Hi, it's Paul here from YOUSRC at www.yousource.com. In this video I'm going to show you how to do something that lots of people want to do, and that is how to load an image and display it on the screen, and we'll see just how easy that is. So here I am in the examples area of the YOUSRC website, and we're going to look at example 6, load and display an image. Now the thumbnail shows you what's going to happen. It's going to say loading image ... and then there's an image over the top. We'll run that app in a minute. Let's just take a look at the code. So it's just one function, and the chunk of code to be run in that function is within the curly brackets as usual. What we're going to do is we're going to load an image from the YOUSRC website, and then we're going to display it on the screen, and that means that the computer needs to remember what image it's loaded. And to do that we create a local variable called image. You can call it anything you like, but here I've called it image. It's a good idea to tell whoever's running the app what's going on, and so we say gfx right line loading image ... which is what you can see up there in the thumbnail, and then we do gfx.imageLoad, which is a library function which knows how to load images from the YOUSRC website, and then inside the quotation marks we have to name the image. Images have got a special type of name. The first part of the name is the user who uploaded it. Then there's a colon, and the second part of the name is, the second part of the name there is the name of the image. Now you can upload your own images after you've registered at the website, and you can call them anything you like, in which case if your username happened to be, I don't know, username, then, and if you had an image called picture, then in here you would have username : picture. What I will do at the moment, I'll show you your workspace. So if you go into workspace and into images, here I'm logged in as someone called Paul, and I haven't uploaded any of my images, but as well as my images you have free access to any of the images uploaded by ourselves under the username YOUSRC. So there's something called elk back, which is a background. There's game over, get ready. Here's the one we're going to use, YOUSRC.logo. Then there's a little winter elf, there's some big pictures and so on. So there's loads here for you to use without, you don't have to go and find any and upload them yourself. Let's get back to examples and number 6, and we'll keep going. So we're loading YOUSRC::logo, which is that YOUSRC logo that you're allowed to use. The global variable called retval, which we don't declare because it's already declared for us. We talked about return variables in a previous example. That holds a special number that the computer uses in order to remember this image. So what we need to do is store the value of retval in our local variable image. But before doing that, what we can do is we can check, because if retval has got the value -1, it means there was a problem. Maybe you didn't have an internet connection, for example, when you run the code. And it's a good idea to tell the user that you've got a problem, rather than just let the application fail. So the first thing we do before we store it is we check it. We say if retval is -1, then run the code inside the curly brackets. And what we do is we run a special library function called fatal error, which is a nice way for you to give up if you see a problem when you're running your code, to give up and show the user a message. So we say fatal error, and we say something that the user can understand: could not load image. So that will only happen if we've got a problem. If we don't have a problem, then the value of retval is stored in image, and that's a magic number, if you like, that allows the computer to remember that image. And then we can call gfx image draw image, so it knows the image to draw. 50 is x 50 across the screen, y 50 down, and then when you've done all the images you want, and we're only going to do one here, then when you're ready to actually display it, you call gfx show, and then it'll appear on the screen. So let's run it. There it says loading image. Obviously it loaded successfully. There it's drawn it at 50, which is the top left hand corner of that image to show, and there you've got it. How to load and display an image on the screen in YOUSRC. I hope you enjoyed the example. Good luck.